What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Championship Challenge. My name is WolfeyVGC, and I am about to be playing on the VGC 17 Battle Spot Ladder. I'd like to take a second and apologize for the audio issues that I know I had in my last episode. Those who know me know I'm obviously not the best with technology, so I'm still figuring it out, but I really appreciate you guys bearing with me and dealing with my many issues. Yeah, but anyway. Right now I'm using a team that I used to place 9th in the Australia International Championships. I actually just got back this week, and oh no. Okay, well, just in general, to talk kind of more philosophically, there are good things in life, and there are also bad things in life, and there's, of course, a spectrum in between. Not everything's black and white, but this is probably bad. Opponent has Sandslash, Vanillix, Tapu Koko, Kartana, Fighting Dragon, Arcanine. Fighting Dragon is Kommo-o. He doesn't have any obvious answers to Arcanine, so I assume he must have some less obvious answers. Like maybe... Hang on, let me not talk, let me focus for a second. Let's think. I need Bulu here. I could bring Nihilego, but I'm not going to bring Nihilego. So I'll probably bring Porygon 2, and then... I know Aaron really likes to lead with Muck. I'm going to do this, I think. He doesn't have a ton to stop Trick Room. He does have that Kommo-o. This allows me to lead with Intimidate, weakening Sandslash potentially. It gives me a pretty safe switch into... Oh, but I'm going to have some trouble with that Kommo-o, I think. Okay, in this game, Hariyama in Trick Room can OHKO 4 of his... No, can OHKO 3 of his Mons. And also hits Kinoko actually can OHKO 4 of his Mons and hits his Arcanine and his Kommo-o really hard. So Hariyama and Trick Room looks really good here. I do need to watch out for Kommo-o. I think it's normally special. I think it has Clanging Scales as Dragon type, right? Yeah, Clanging Scales is Dragon type. But anyway, I'm gonna lead with this and see what happens. Kommo-o Arcanine lead for my opponent. That's actually okay, honestly. Let's see what happens here. My Intimidate goes first, lowering his physical attack. That's fine. Oh, this is actually a little bit trickier than I initially thought because... Well, first of all, I really have nothing for... My Arcanine can't do anything here, and then... Okay. That's probably offensive Arcanine, so I probably want to switch my Arcanine out. Okay, I'd love to bring Porygon 2 into Bulu, but I'm afraid that he Flare Blitzes my Porygon 2. Do you think he Flare Blitzes my Porygon 2? Do I have anything that can stop that? If I lose... Is it better to lose... I think it's better to lose Bulu than it is to lose Porygon 2. So, that's why I'm going to do this. Burning a Z-move could be good. I feel like Kommo-o most likely has the Z-move here. But I might lose my Tapu Bulu this turn. But I'm willing to give up Tapu Bulu to gain Trick Room, because he just has not a lot for Trick Room. Porygon 2 also switching out, which means that his Arcanine stayed in. Ideally, this is close combat from Arcanine, but I think it's most likely Flare Blitz, and I think my Tapu Bulu is about to take a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage, not gonna lie. Maybe Roar? Okay, Z something is coming out. Z Fighting. So that's kind of what we were trying to catch. Let's see who it's into. It could actually be into my Arcanine here if he wants to get rid of the Arcanine slot, if he has Roar or something, but let's see. All Out Pummeling coming out. This should be special. It should be coming off of a Focus Blast, but let's see who it goes into. Okay, Tapu Bulu. I was prepared to lose Tapu Bulu this turn. Obviously, I would prefer not to, but this does, a good chunk of damage. But we should probably lose to Flare Blitz here. Yeah, Flare Blitz comes out. This should be into Tapu Bulu, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the end of Tapu Bulu, unfortunately. Fought hard. It was a good fight. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely rough. That was definitely rough. We lost him on turn 1. We didn't really gain much. It was a bad lead. But here we are. We're still fighting. Okay, so my opponent in the back can have any combination of Sandslash, Kartana, Tapu Koko, and Vanillix. So here's the situation. I have a safe Fake Out and Trick Room, right? I can very safely Fake Out the Kommo-o and go for a Trick Room here, and he can't stop it, really. My other option is to attack the Arcanine and Trick Room, assuming that I can take a Focus Blast, and assuming that Arcanine wants to switch out. Oh no, sorry. I'm having some trouble with my capture. I'll tell you what happens. I hope this works. Okay, cool. Close combat from Guts boosted Hariyama actually does a lot of damage. It will KO Arcanine if he stays in. What would be bad is if he just... Oh, come on. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh, he goes for Focus Blast. This is terrible. Into Porygon 2. Oh, into Hariyama, actually. Does a lot of damage. Oh, no. Special Defense drop. Flare Blitz into Hariyama. Okay, I'm so sorry. Literally, this capture card, I was trying to set it up, and... Okay. Oh! I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Okay, I'm going to hold it very carefully. We might lose this game. We only have 2 Pokemon, and if he unless he has... Oh my god. I actually hate this thing. Okay, careful. I've set it down, so now we should be good. Except for the fact that we're probably going to lose this game. Coco comes in here, which means he can just protect both, and a burn will KO me, which is pretty bad. What do you guys think? Do you think he protects both here? I hope he protects both. That would be nice. Or at least I hope he protects Kommo-o. He probably just attacks. I probably could have just close combated here. Or poison jabbed and taken out the Coco. With these 3, there's a chance his last mon is Kartana, which would actually be really good if I can get a KO. And really bad if I can't get a KO. But let's see what happens. Kommo should hopefully protect. Or miss Focus Blast. Either one is fine with me, honestly. Okay, Kommo does protect, so we kind of got this turn correctly. I don't think, even if Tapu Koko attacks... Yeah. Fink gonna break the protect here. Boomy. Does a surprising amount, actually. Like, I'm surprised that did so much. And Ice Beam will come out as well. This should actually do a decent chunk, I think. A surprising amount. Freeze? No freeze. Okay. And all 3 of the mons that he could have him back strongly dislike Arcanine. Like, strongly dislike Arcanine. Okay. Now we're once again in a tricky position, and here's why. Essentially, that Kommo-o, I can take it out with Ice Beam. How many... Okay, first of all, let's check Trick Room turns. We still have 3 turns of Trick Room left, so that's a good start. I could just Ice Beam the Kommo-o, he can't protect, and try and take it out, but... I'm a little afraid of a switch. I also don't want Arcanine to take too much damage. I'm going to have to hope, really here, I'm going to have to hope that either he switches Kommo-o, Focus Blast misses, sorry, not miss. Focus Blast misses, or that I can live a Focus Blast. I'm predicting either Kommo-o to switch out, or I'm predicting Porygon 2 to live a Focus Blast, or I'm predicting Focus Blast to miss. All of those, he stays in. Okay, this is interesting. Ice Beam going to do 40%? Yep. Okay. Flare Blitz going to pick up the KO on Coco, which is good. Now let's see what Kommo-o does. It's already used its Z-move. Focus Blast is only 70% accurate, but 70% is still a very good chance to connect. So let's see what he does. He could be clanging Scales as well. Focus Blast connects. Oh, boy. Into Porygon 2. Okay. Please live. Oh, nice. Whoa! Porygon 2's good. Aw. That happened on Hariyama too, but it didn't matter. Okay. Okay, so with whatever comes in here, Kartana. Alright, that's interesting. Do we think he's Sash Kartana? 2 turns of Trick Room left. Okay, if he protects one and he's Sash Kartana, he should still lose, I think. So I'm gonna do this. This team doesn't really normally play like a hard sweeping Trick Room team, but in this situation, just because my matchup was kind of questionable, I played it more like a hard sweeping Trick Room team. Kommo goes for Protect. This might be Sash Kartana. We might lose our We might lose our I should have doubled it. I thought he might protect. Let's see. Lots of damage. Oh, he's not Sash. Okay. Well, that's nice. That's really nice. Cool. Okay, cool. So we should actually win this one, I think. I'm gonna go for Flare Blitz Recover in the case of a double protect. And because we know his Kommo-o outspeeds my Arcanine. He actually goes for the double protect and he gets it, but fortunately I went for a recover this turn, so he should still be in trouble, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So with teams like my opponent, right? They're kind of, in my opinion, they're kind of more momentum based. And so I think what was cool about this game is that even though my opponent took a really early lead, like he definitively picked up a KO turn 1 and I didn't gain anything at all. But I did get Hariyama in, which allowed me to theoretically go for Fake Out Trick Room, and I didn't even do it. I actually just went for Close Combat Trick Room. But the thing is that once Trick Room went up, even though I essentially lost 2 Pokemon, the fact that he had really very little bulk on his team allowed me to kind of capitalize on, his lack of defensive switches, lack of defensive synergy. I actually close combated the Arcanine that turn because I thought there was a good chance that he switches out. Yeah, like I thought there was a really good chance that he switches out, and because Arcanine was kind of his one defensive pivot. It was the only thing on his team that could realistically switch into a close combat and not expect to take. It would still take a lot of damage, like I know, but Arcanine was the only thing on his team that could weaken the damage output from close combat, which is why I predicted the switch. That's just not what I wanted. Game 2, I'm probably going to lose because I'm going to use something similar to my Onog team. I switched Mudsdale for Garchomp, which is what I tested, and then didn't play any games with Mudsdale, and then brought Mudsdale. Garchomp is better, but this is my regionals Garchomp, and I didn't have time to. Honestly, I might have had time, but I just don't feel like re-EVing it. And so I'm using a slower, bulkier Garchomp, which really is not good here. Like, really is not good. So, yeah. But I do want to play some more games with this team because I didn't get to use it as much as I would have liked. So, here we are. Yeah, if we win this game, I think there's a good chance we'll break 1900, which would be really cool. We're at 1891, as you can see, which is really nice. I named the team LOTR3 because the third Lord of the Rings is called Return of the King, and Exeggutor is the king, in my opinion. But it didn't work. I guess, I don't know, I think there's a word for that. I don't know what being facetious means. I will Google it after this game, I promise. I don't promise, but I might Google it after this game to find out, but whatever being facetious is, I think maybe naming my team LOTR3 might be facetious, but I don't know because I don't know what facetious means. Yeah. Anyway, here we are. Here we are. Yeah, it's not a weird time. I feel like I should be able to find people, but I guess not. That's okay. You can't win them all, and you can't win any of them. Anyway, I think what I was saying is that with momentum-based teams like my opponent, which is or teams that are more hyper-offense, they're really doing well when they're pressuring you, but if you can remove their pressure, then they struggle a little bit more, which I think is what we saw from the last game, and also I think which is why our opponent chose to... Oh, we got one. Which is why our opponent chose to lead Kommo-o, because he didn't want Trick Room to go up. So he let a special attacker with a strong fighting move. This team has my team has no answers to Muck. Muck is like the auto loss. I played 2 games with this team since Onog, and I played 2 Mucks. Isn't that kind of crap in my opinion? Isn't that garbage? I'm gonna Garchomp here. I think I want Garchomp, Arcanine. I want Exeggutor. I'm afraid the Blissey might be toxic. I'm really afraid the Blissey might be toxic. I need to watch out for double intimidates. I could bring Snorlax here. I think Snorlax honestly isn't bad, but I'm gonna bring Tapu Fini, I think, because I want to block Toxics, and I also want to set Light Screen, and I also don't want to bring. I want to bring my only special attacker because he has double intimidate. Yeah, so I think here my goal is to take a KO. Like, if I can just take an early game KO without losing too much positioning, maybe the Tapu Koko is a good target. I think that could be really good. Blissey is an excellent target for Leech Seed. I could actually pass really good healing to the rest of my team if I can Leech Seed the Blissey. This Garchomp's supposed to have Swords Dance. I forgot to put it on again. That's so dumb. I have the TM. I just forgot to put it on. Swords Dance would be really good here because I could go for some Swords Dance stuff, but... Okay, that's good. Tapu Koko Blissey from my opponent. That's bad. I'll send out Garchomp Arcanine. I don't really know what to expect here. I'm kind of expecting maybe a Volt Switch or a Twinkle Tackle? No, I don't think so. Electric Seed. Okay, that's really bad. Okay, well. What do you guys think he's going to do? You think he's going to Z-move me? I think he probably goes Volt Switch and something here. But surely he's afraid of... I get Earthquake. He doesn't know if I'm Scarf or not. He has to switch, right? We'll play defensively. We'll play defensively this turn. We won't... I will try and get a Leech Seed on that Blissey to force it out. Or to heal me. I'm predicting maybe... I actually thought Kommo might switch to Gyarados here. But I guess he doesn't want to. It seems risky, right? If I was just Scarf Earthquake, I could have just gone Protect Earthquake. But he stays in. Stays in with his Koko. Maybe Thunderbolts? I don't know. Maybe Discharges wouldn't be too bad. I expect maybe a Volt Switch. Okay, Volt Switch comes out. This should be into Exeggutor. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. And let's see what Blissey does. Oh, I forgot that I am weak to... Oh, I totally forgot I was weak to Muck. Balls. Okay. Gyarados comes in. Okay, that's fine. I knew Gyarados was coming in. Well, that's good. Okay. Minimize Blissey coming out from my opponent. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh, I have Muddy Water. I didn't even realize. I'm gonna go for Moonblast and Leech Seed here. Getting a Leech Seed on this thing might be the make or break it of this game. Ice Fang comes out. That was probably expected. I should be able to live this. Okay, I take it not easily, but I take it. But yeah, this might be bad. Don't heal that much health back. If I can just get a Leech Seed off, I should be in an alright position, but with 2 minimizes up, this is going to be really difficult, I think. I think Blissey's pretty strong. Yeah, that's to be expected. I'm not too upset about that one. This is probably Toxic Blissey, right? It has to be. I guess he doesn't even need Toxic. I would greatly appreciate a Citrus Berry right now. That'd be really cool. If anyone was like listening and wanted to give me a Citrus Berry, that'd be super dope. Thanks. Why is Exeggutor Dragon type? Listen, okay, if Exeggutor was still Psychic type, he'd be so good here. He'd be so good in this metagame. Like, actually so good. Dragon into Gyarados, that's fine. We knew there was a risk. Gonna get a second Moonblast off. I hope it's not Citrus Berry. That'd be bad. Minimize, third minimize. Okay. Oh no, guys. It's gonna be Psych Up Tapu Koko. It's definitely gonna be Psych Up Tapu Koko. Oh no. This is really bad. Okay, well, we are in some big trouble in my opinion. I can take the Gyarados this turn, if I want. But is it better to set Light Screen? I don't know. I'm gonna try and take a KO. See, thank you so much for changing the timer. I'm really glad that Minimize Blissey's about to make this game go for 30 minutes. If you wanted a longer episode, I'm really happy for you. That's awesome. Yeah, I got red. I got hard red. Ice EMZ? Icicle Crash? Oh, Hydro Vortex into Arcanine? Who could have predicted that? My opponent. Well played with my opponent. That was... I could have stayed in. It was a super obvious switch. Man, oh, that's so upsetting. I might have needed Arcanine in this game. I don't remember what else he has. So now it's 3-3, which is pretty bad. In my opinion. Gyarados down. Oh no. Oh no. It's definitely Psych Up Tapu Koko. It might even have Ice Beam, honestly. It's +1 defense, +6 evasion, +1 special attack, +1 special defense. I don't think this is beatable. I think this is unbeatable. Koko comes back. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and make a read. I'm gonna say he Psych Ups here. I'm gonna pray he Psych Ups here. Please Psych Up. If he does anything other than Psych Up, don't. Okay, well that went really badly. If he has Ice Beam on that Blissey too, it's pretty bad. Well, I don't know what I was supposed to do here. I don't feel like I had any really good tools. I guess I could have cursed with Snorlax. But crit. This should actually do like over 50%, I think. Yeah, there's a lot. We do get Light Screen up, which is not bad, but Flamethrower. Oh. Wait. Think. Maybe there's a chance. I'm not saying there's a chance, okay? I'm just saying that if Blissey only has Flamethrower for damage dealing... Volt Switch, please. Please. He must have, like, Muck in the back. That was a good Light Screen. Okay. Earthquake coming out, gonna miss Blissey, that's fine. Which now a 3 versus 2, which in theory is pretty good. In practice, maybe not so good. Let's see what Blissey does. Another Flamethrower or an Ice Beam here? Another Calm Mind. Okay, plus 2 Blissey in Light Screen. We need to get Misty Terrain back up. Calm Mind. Wait, Calm Mind, minimize, Flamethrower. Guys, he might have Soft Boiled as his 4th, which means a single Leech Seed can win this game. Arcanine's the last. I can win this game with Exeggutor if I get a single Leech Seed off. And if I get rid of Arcanine. Should I Rock Slide or should I Earthquake? I'm -1. I'm going to Earthquake. This Blissey is the scariest thing I've ever fought against in my entire career. +1 defense, +2 special attack, +2 special defense, +6 evasion. And the only tool I have for it is... At least he didn't Psych Up. The only tool I have for it is Exeggutor. Crit! Oh. Wild Charge? Come on, Eggy. It's 4 times resisted. Okay. Life Orb, okay. Harvest. Now. Harvest, #now. Harvest is apparently 50%. Press 1 if you don't believe that Harvest is 50%. How do I press 1? Okay, Arcanine goes for Protect here, that's fine. We need Harvest. We desperately need Harvest, actually. Like, now, if there was a time for Harvest, it would be right this second. Ooh, we got an Earthquake off. Get wrecked, Blissey. Blissey. That was through Intimidate and through Defense Boost. And it only did 50%. Isn't that scary? Through Intimidate and Defense Boost, we've only done 50% to that Blissey. Aha! Very nice. My favorite thing about Exeggutor is that when it harvests, you can't see its Citrus Berry. I think that's really funny. Alright, as it looks like that Blissey's only attacking move is actually Flamethrower, we're going to go ahead and bring Exeggutor back into Feenia. We need Exeggutor to win this game, so I want to stop Flamethrower from burning. And I also don't want Extreme Speed to do enough damage so that +3 Flamethrower takes out Exeggutor. Because I think this might be Extreme Speed, yeah. Extreme Speed coming out, it's going to do a good chunk of damage. That's not great for us, but as long as Rock Slide connects... Okay, with Arcanine, yeah. Okay, cool. Now we need Leech Seed. With Leech Seed we can win. Without Leech Seed, this might be a little harder. Flamethrower comes out. This should be into Exeggutor, I think. Yeah. Alright, 122 down to... That's actually just a lot. 20 damage is a lot. One sec. Someone's at my door. Hey, what's up? Cool. Can I text you. I'm in the middle of recording. I'll be done. Like super soon. You're fine. All right. Sorry, guys. Maybe I should make a sign that says when I'm recording. Please do not disturb. Wolfey is recording. It's still, this game isn't over because we still have to manage to Leech Seed the Blissey, and then we have to wait for like 20 years. A single Leech Seed should do it though, because I don't think +6 Blissey can outdamage. Oh, I guess it could burn me though. Okay, this could still be tough. So he does have Soft Boiled as his last. I'm so sorry, guys. I really hope you enjoy long battles. Citrus? Harvest? No. Alright, now we just need some luck. We need some Leech Seeds. I guess I could tell a story. That was the wrong attack to connect, but if we lower his accuracy, we'll take it. Not what I wanted. Let's see how much this does. +6 or +3 and Misty Terrain, 134 down to 78. Good game. GG. Very good game. Anyway, this game is over. It just depends on how long it takes him to want to forfeit. Yeah, I don't think he can win this one anymore. I still don't have Harvest, though. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this one should be over now. Okay, cool. Very good game to my opponent. I'm sorry about hitting the Leech Seed. I think eventually I was bound to hit it, because I only needed one Leech Seed hit, and then I should have won the game, but really cool team. I mean, that Blissey was just so scary. With Calm Mind and Electric Seed and Soft Boiled and Minimize, it's, I don't know, that was really threatening. But I'm really glad that we were able to win. I'm really sorry the game took long, but I think it was... I think that was a good example of how I personally try to play against some teams that revolve around more gimmicky Pokemon. Like, in that situation, I think the Blissey was like a really big threat to my team, and the way I dealt with it was by KOing the partners slowly, and then making it a 3 versus 1, preserving my win condition in the back, knowing that Exeggutor... I had to hope that he didn't have Ice Beam, but at some point in the game I realized he didn't have Ice Beam, and if he did have Ice Beam, I couldn't have won anyways, so... yeah, that was just the way that I played against it, where I KO'd the partners gradually, and I was worried Coco might have Psych Up, but it didn't. And if he had attacked that turn with Volt Switch, it might have been pretty bad for me. If he'd gone for Volt Switch, but I was just lucky that he went Protect that turn while I Tectonic Raged. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like. I haven't actually tested the audio. I should probably test the audio. I hope that the audio is better this time than last time. Yeah, but thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Peace.